guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to solve day 20 problem of this month on Leetcode. Before starting, if you guys haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, then please go ahead and subscribe it. Now without any delay, let's get started with today's problem. So today we are going to solve problem number 214, shortest palindrome. Okay, so this is hard level problem marked by Leetcode, and I'm going to say that it is very interesting problem. Okay, it will clear many your doubts and you will learn many new things in this problem. Okay, so let's read the problem statement first. You are given a string s. You can convert string s to a palindrome by adding characters in front of it, and then we have to just return the shortest palindrome you can find by performing this transformation. Problem statement is very easy, but this problem is hard, right? Okay, so now see this example number 1. Okay, so input string is given to us is like this, right? Here first let's check if this is a palindromic or not. Here a is there, a is there, okay, a is there, a is there, okay. Here it is c, but here it is a. No, it is not a palindromic, right? So by palindromic I mean to say that, let's say let's see this string bob. So it is palindromic na. If you read it from left to right or from right to left, it's the same thing, right? Bob only, right? So that's the simple definition of palindromic, right? But here this is not palindromic. But I want to make this string as palindromic, and how I'm going to do that? I just need to add a few characters in front of this string. Okay, that's what I need to do, right? So now see how we can achieve this. Okay, so here see here if I just add one more a here in the starting, then will my string will become palindromic. So let's see, a 3a, then c e c, then 3a's. Okay, let's check. Here a in the starting, a in the end, a here, a is here, a is here, then c is here, c is here, then a is here. Oh wow, so now this string is palindromic. Okay, right? So we have to find the shortest palindromic. Okay, it's not like we can add one more a, then also it is palindromic, but we don't need that. We need the shortest palindromic. Okay, shortest palindrome you can find by performing this transformation, right? Now see this example number 2. This is string given to us, a b c d. So is this a palindromic? A in the starting? No, it is not palindromic. Okay, no, right, it is not palindromic. So we have to convert our string s to a palindrome by adding characters in front of it. Okay, so here let's do one thing. Here let's add b, here add c, here add t, then it will become palindromic, right? D d c c b b a. Okay, then it will become palindromic. So how I am going to do this? How I am going to achieve this? How do I know that I want to add the characters like this only, D C B, right? So this is the first question that comes to your mind, right? I can add anything here. Okay, but why did I add DCB only, right? So because by adding DCB I will get a palindrome, right? So now but why? How I'm going to do that? Okay, so here let's see the first constraint. So constraint size is very large, and S consists of lowercase English letters only, right? Now let's understand about this KMP. KMP is nothing but Knuth Morris Pratt algorithm. Okay, so it's very interesting algorithm, KMP. Okay, so I'm going to discuss about this in brief, and then our question will become very easy. Okay, so what does this KMP algorithm says? Okay, so the KMP algorithm is efficient for pattern matching and can be adapted here to find the longest palindromic prefix. Here's how. Okay, so what we are going to do, so let's take the example of this first example, right? This string. Okay, so we are going to concatenate our string s with a special character. Okay, and it's a reverse. Okay, so here this is my string. Okay, then I reversed this string. Okay, I reversed this string, I added that string here, and in between I have added hash symbol. Okay, so concatenate s with the special character and its reverse. Okay, this is going to help us in handling cases where the string contains repeating patterns. Okay, so let's first understand here what we are doing. we are just concatenating the string, okay, reverse string with the original string and adding hash. Okay, that's it. Then after that, what we are going to do, we are going to compute the LPS. LPS nothing but here longest prefix suffix. Okay, longest prefix suffix array for the concatenated string. Okay, so LPS array helps in finding the longest prefix of the concatenated string, which is also a suffix. Okay, so here you will get a better idea with the example here. Okay, I will discuss about the example, particularly this example only first. Okay, the value at the last index of the LPS array gives the length of the longest palindromic prefix. Okay, and in the end we have just determined the suffix that needs to be prepended. Okay, the suffix that needs to be ended in my front of string. Okay, we have to just subtract the length of the palindromic prefix from the original string length, and then we have to just reverse this suffix and prepend it to the original string to form the shortest palindrome. Okay, so you guys will get a clear understanding of these lines with example. Okay, so now few edge cases that we need to handle. So if our input string is null or empty, then we have to return it as it is, right, since it is already a palindrome. Okay, then reversing the string, this is what we need to do, and creating the combined string. So how we are creating the combined string, we are just using one special character, okay, to avoid the overlap between original string and the reverse string, and then just combining them. Okay, then we are just computing the LPS array. Okay, this method computes the longest prefix suffix array for the combined string. Okay, then we are just determining the characters to add, and in the end we are just forming the shortest palindrome. Okay, so now let's understand this with an example. Okay, how we are going to solve this. So this is my original string, right, and if I reverse this string, then I'm going to get this. Then we have to form the combined string. So this is going to be my combined string, original string, hash symbol, and this reverse string. Okay, this is done. We get this. Now we have to initialize the LPS array. Okay, so this LPS array will store the length of the longest prefix, which is also the suffix for given for every prefix of the combined string. Okay, so length of this combined string is going to be 17 characters, right? So just give the indexing here. So this is nothing but 0 index, 1 index. Okay, and this will be at 16 index. Okay, so this is what we need to do, and initially we have to just assign all the values. Initially by default it will be 0, right? And okay, so LPS of 0 only. Okay, so now we have to just compute the LPS array using the KMP pre-processing. Okay, so what we need to do here, we will iterate through the combined string. Okay, this long string, combined string, from left to right, updating the LPS array based on the characters matches. Okay, and initially variables I is nothing but current index in the combined string, and this is going to be give the length of the previous longest prefix suffix. Okay, and here initialization we just assign we will start from I is equal to 1 and length is equal to 0. Okay, so now let me do one thing here. Let me just copy this string. Okay, so here it is like this. First we have A, right, and then after that 2 is CA. Okay, 2 is, then C, then E. Okay, and then C3 is, and then one hashtag symbol, and then after that 3A CE, 3A CE, and then after that CAA. Okay, this is what we have, right? So now just give the indexing here. So this is nothing but my 0 index, this is 1 index, this is 2 index, this is 3 index, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and this is nothing but 16. Okay, so here I'm starting from this my I is at this position. Okay, initially I is equal to 1. Okay, and I have assigned the value of this length to 0. Okay, so now what we need to do here, Initially at index I is equal to 1, I have this character A, and length before this is 0 only. Now we are just going to compare this combined of I, okay, this value with this value. So both are matching. Okay, if both are matching, right, this value and this value, combined of I, combined of length, both are matching, then what I need to do, I will increment my length value to 1. Okay, so this is going to be my value of length after that. Okay, and LPS of I will just update it to 1. Okay, so this is my LPS. Okay, so I will update LPS of I is nothing but 1 in this case, so LPS of 1 to 1 I will update. So here I will just write 1. Okay, this is done. Then after that my I is going to move further. My I reaches here. Okay, so here see, this character C is matching with A. No match, because this length value from last time is 1 now. So combined of 1 and combined of 2 is not matching. C versus A, no match. Then what we need to do, then I am just going to set this length to LPS of 0. Okay, 0 here I am simply subtracting. Okay, so initially my LPS of I am setting the length to, read it like this, length to LPS of previous length minus 1. So here previous time it was 1 minus 1 0, LPS of 0 is 0. Okay, now my this becomes 0. Just understand it this. Okay, so here I have updated my length to 0, and we compare C versus A. Then I have compared this C with this A. Okay, again not matching, right? It's not matching, right? So here I'm just going to update my length as 0 only, and here LPS of 2 value is 0 only, so no change here. Okay, now we reach at this 3 index. Okay, 3 index. Okay, so here character is E. Okay, so this E is matching with this A. No, it is not matching. E is not matching with A, no match. So set length to 0 only. Okay, then we are going to compare set length to 0 only. So here let's just write 0. Okay, then my I reaches here C, and this C is matching with this A. No, because combined of length 0 na, 0 is going on. So this C is not matching with this A. So here this C is not matching with A, we have written 0. Then I reach here. Okay, this index 5, I is equal to 5 here. So at 5 index I see this A and this A is matching. Okay, okay, right? So I will just increment the length. Okay, so here I have just incremented length to 1. A versus A matching, length to 1. Okay, this is 1, right? So here this is nothing but my LPS of 5. So LPS of 5, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this I have updated to 1. Okay, this is done. Then after that my I is going to move to this position. Okay, I is equal to this 6. So I have to compare this now 6 with this position with combined of length. Length was 1 from last time, so I have to compare this 6 with this one, right? So here this 6 index A. Okay, and length before was 1, so I was comparing combined of this one with length of 1 at this index A. So both are matching. So now length is going to increment to 2. Okay, length is incremented to 2. So here I am just going to add 2 at 6. Now I reach to 7. Okay, my I reaches to 7. Okay, so I is equal to 7. I need to compare this I7. Okay, this combined of 7. Okay, with length of 2. So this 2, 7, 2. So here it is C, here it is A. Okay, 7, A, 2, A versus C, no match, right? Then I am updating length to LPS of this one. So why 1 is coming? So previous time length was 2 minus 1. I am subtracting, so I will get 1 here. So 1. So here length is updated to 1 only, right? And here after that my A is here, right? 7. Okay, so I compare this with this one, 7 and C and A not matching. Then I am going to compare this with this one, because my length becomes this one. Okay, 1. Okay, then it is matching. Okay, then it is matching. Compare A versus A, match. Then again my length will be incremented 2. Okay, so here I have subtracted and then again incremented. Okay, So with code you will get the idea. Okay, here I am comparing it again. Okay, and then after that my eye is going to reach at this position. No match, hash symbol is not there, and last time my this was 2. Okay, hash, and last time my length was 2, hash versus C, no match. Then I am going to set length to LPS of 1. Okay, then again I am comparing hash with A. Okay, same step. Then again it is not matching, then again my length will be decremented to 0. Okay, it is done here, it is decremented, right? Now after that my eye is going to reach to this position. Okay, now I am going to compare this A with A. Yes, it is matching, so increment to 1. Okay, so here A 0, A versus A matching, so incrementing length to 1, done. Okay, then my eye moves to this position. Okay, A, and last time my combined of length was 1, so I am comparing this A with this A, both are matching. Okay, we are good, so just increment the length, so we have incremented length. Okay, this is done, 10. Now I move to index number 11. Okay, here, so 11, this with this C matching? No, it is not matching. Okay, so here 11 index A is not matching with uh, 2 index C, right? So my length was already 2, right? So if my length is greater than 0, then what I will need to do here, I will set my length. If it is not matching, then I will set my length to LPS of 2 minus 1. So my length will become LPS of 1. Okay, so here LPS of 1, at LPS of 1, 1 A was there. Okay, so this A is going to match with this A, right? So now if it is matching, then again my total value, which was decremented previously to 1, now again it will be incremented to at 11. Okay, so see here 11 A 2, A versus C, no match, set length to LPS 1. Then we are again comparing A versus A, then it is matching, then again setting to 2. Okay, so this is done. So see here, until here what I am doing here, I am matching prefix with suffix, right? All that stuff. So here see, both these A are matches with this A. Now see carefully. Now I am checking this C 12, and here my length was 2. So this C now matches with this C. Okay, so at 12 this C length was 2, C versus C match, incrementing that to 3. Okay, now see carefully. This C is matching with this C. This E is matching with this E. This C is matching with this C. This A is matching with this A. This A is matching with this A. Right? So here until 6. Okay, E is matching with E versus C. C at 4. C matching. Okay, incrementing length. A matching. A matching. Okay, here again A matches. Okay, length to 7. Okay, so at last position I will get LPS of 16 value as 77. Okay, in the end I will get this like this. Okay, so here this is going to be my final LPS array. Okay, this is clear. So at final, see, we are getting 7 here. See here, now see carefully. So I try to match this A with this A. I was good. I try to match this A with this A. I was good. Then I try to match this A with this A. Oh no, now I can't do anything, right? Because here it is C, here it is A. Now again I set to LPS of 1. So next time I try to compare this A with this A instead of C. Now it is matching. So simply means now I am starting from here. That is why at this position, if you see at 11 my length was 2. Okay, until here. So until here, if you see, I was matching with this prefix and suffix. Now prefix and suffix both are matching. Okay, then I move to this C. Here it is matching with C. Okay, then this E, this C is matching, this C is matching, this A is matching, this A is matching. Okay, we get this, right? Until here we get this, right? Now see carefully. After that, once this is done, then we are going to interpreting the LPS array. So value at the last index of the LPS array is 7, indicates that the longest prefix of the original string, which is also the suffix of the reverse string, is of length 7. Okay, this is clear. So longest palindromic prefix that we found here, AA, CE, CAA. See this part. This is the longest palindromic prefix, okay, indicates that the longest prefix of the original string s, which is also the suffix. This is suffix, right? This is suffix and this is prefix. Okay, suffix of the reverse string is of length 7. Now remaining suffix to be prepend. Okay, so here remaining suffix. So here what is the remaining suffix a? See the eighth character. Okay, this is the remaining, right? This, if you just see the 8th character. Okay, so a is the remaining prefix. Okay, so now we have to form the shortest palindrome. Okay, so suffix to be prepend a. Okay, so we are just going to, this is the only pending part now. So if we just add this a here, our question will be solved, right? Suffix to prepend is a, reverse suffix is a, then shortest palindrome is a, and this original string. That's it. Okay, that's it. So this is what we can do, right? So little bit tricky, but now I'm going to write the code and you guys will get a better idea, okay, how all this is working actually in code. Okay, because some statement will be in while loop for this one. Okay, so now let's move to the coding part. Okay, and while writing the code I will try to explain again line by line, okay, whatever I'm going to write. So here inside this, first just check one base condition, right? If my string itself is null, right, or if my s dot length is equal to 0, then in that case it is already palindromic, simply return string. Okay, so here if s is equal to null or s dot length is equal to 0, then in that case simply return s. Done. Then after that reverse the string. Okay, so string reversed is equal to, take new string builder. Okay, string builder, b should be capital now here, right? String builder, and here what we need to, in string builder I'm just passing my original string s. I'm going to reverse it, so here I'm writing reverse, and then after reversing I am again going to convert it to string. That's it. Okay, done. So I have reversed the string. Now we have to concatenate the original string, a special character, and the reversed string. Okay, so here I'm just going to write string combined is equal to s plus hashtag hash symbol, okay, plus reversed. So in this way we have to concatenate, right? This is done. Then after that we have to compute the LPS array. So int LPS is equal to, here just call this function compute LPS method. Okay, and in this compute LPS just pass the combined string, whatever the combined string you have, just pass it. Okay, this is done. Now I am expecting this compute LPS to give me a valid value, okay, at this particular end index. Okay, so here after that, okay, I'm going to write it later, this part. Okay, now after that, once I get this, then we have to write about the characters. Okay, the characters to be added are the suffix of the reversed string, not part of the palindrome. Okay, so reverse string suffix. Okay, so this is a reverse string, its suffix. Okay, so here I'm going to repeat it again. The characters to be added are the suffix of the reversed string, not part of the palindrome. Okay, so this is what we need to do here. So now after that, here you can just simply write int chars to add is equal to s dot length minus LPS of combined dot length minus 1. Okay, so here the characters to add is s dot length. So what was my original string? S. Okay, so length of this string is 8, right? 8 minus LPS of combined length. Total combined length was 17 minus 1. So 8 minus LPS of 16. So at LPS of 16, what was the value I was getting? 7. So 8 minus 7 is equal to 1, right? This is what I'm getting. Okay, so this is nothing but the suffix of the reversed string, okay, which is not part of palindrome. Okay, so here what we need to do here, so here I'm just going to write string suffix is equal to string suffix is equal to take the reverse string, okay, whatever the reverse string that we have, take this reverse string, right? And here I'm just going to add substring starting from 0. Okay, so here reverse string starting from 0, and here I have to add this chars to add. Okay, so 0 1 simply means 0 1 2. Okay, so this reverse string. Okay, so here I have written, don't get confused, this is reverse string. Okay, so this is 0 index, this is 1 index, so 0 to 1, 1 is exclusive, so only this part I need to add. Okay, clear? So chars to add. So I hope that you guys are clear until now. Okay, just forget about this part. Okay, so this is done, but you know, right, from this part we will get this value, in the end. 16 for 16 we get 7. Okay, so I'm going to use that chars to add, okay, later on. So this is done. Then after that we have to just return what suffix part we need to add in front of our original string. Okay, that's it, done. Okay, clear with this part? Now after that, let's write the helper method to compute the LPS array using KMP pre-processing. Okay, so here private int compute LPS, and here write string pattern. Okay, so we need to just find the pattern. So if pattern matches here like this, this is the pattern I was trying to find. Okay, any pattern from this one if I conclude, okay, until here, because we are just reversing the string, so definitely some part will match right here. So here if you take this example now, example number 2 here, so here original string is A B C D, then hash symbol, then reverse it. So reversing it will get this EBA. So definitely this will match. Okay, this will match. Okay, right, this A will match with this one. Okay, so here just if you go over, okay, let's go over it later on. Okay, if we get chance we will go over this one as well, but I think video is going to become very lengthy for this one. So let's first write the code, okay, without going anywhere else. Okay, so here inside this what I'm going to do, first overall pattern. Okay, pattern simply means this combined. Okay, so let's calculate the length of this combined or pattern, you can say. Int n is equal to pattern dot length. It's a string, right? Then after that take one LPS array, and you know the length of this one is going to be n only. Okay, here I'm passing n. Then after that initialize LPS of 0 is 0 and y. So LPS for the first character is always 0. Okay, right? And then after that initialize len to 0. Okay, Then after that, this is nothing but the length of the previous longest prefix suffix. So nothing was there, right? So now we have to calculate for int I is equal to 1. Okay, just iterate from the second character to the end. Okay, so for int I is equal to 1, I is less than n I plus plus, and here inside this we have to handle the mismatch while falling back in the LPS array. So how we were falling back in case of mismatch? So in case of mismatch, I told you that I'm going to use some while loop while my length is greater than 0. This is what I told you, right? And pattern dot character at particular index is not matching with the pattern dot character at particular length. Okay, pattern dot char at a particular index I is not matching with the pattern dot char at length. Okay, so in that case only we were doing that stuff, right? Here if you see, we are setting it to 0, okay, because it was not matching. Okay, so this is part I'm going to do. I'm just going to update my length like this. So here inside this, just write length is equal to LPS of length minus 1. Okay, and then if the characters are matching, then I'm just incrementing the length, right? So here I can do one thing, it should be pattern. So I can just copy this complete part, copy this. Here I can write one thing simple, if and inside this if I can write if pattern dot char at index I is matching with the pattern dot character at length, then in that case I was just incrementing the length, right? And then after that I was updating the value of LPS of particular index as well side by side with the value of this length, right? And in the end we have to just return LPS, that's it. Okay, so now let's run the code and see if there are any code issues. So the test cases has been accepted, right? So now let's submit it. So see, our solution is accepted, right? Okay, so I hope that you guys are able to understand this problem. Okay, so now see this part. Okay, if I try to solve this for this example, where is that? This example, okay, A B C D, I added hashtag symbol, and here I just reverse it and do that. Okay, now initially my I is starting from 1 and length was 0. Okay, so here my I is at this position. Okay, then I'm just going to check it is matching with this one. No, it is not matching. Then my I is going to move forward. This is matching with this one. No, it is not matching. My I is going to move forward. This is matching with this one. No, it is not matching. My I move forward. This one is matching with this. This, no, it is not matching. So I move forward. This is matching with this one. No, I move forward. This matching with this one. No, move forward. This matching with this one. No, move forward. This is matching with this one. Okay, so now if this is matching, then I have to just increment the length, so my length will become 1. Okay, so in the end I will just get my length as 1, okay, at the last index. So now what I need to do, okay, I was getting length at length is equal to 1 at the end index. Okay, so my here what is the total length? Total length is 4. Okay, in this 4 I am just going to subtract this length 1, so I will get 3. Okay, so I need to add this part in front of my string. Okay, so here I am adding TCB and this is original string, that's it. Okay, I hope that you guys are clear with example 2. Okay, so just a little bit tricky, just go over it, okay, and you guys will get more better idea. Okay, so this table is accurate, just go over this table one by one, okay, and try to create this table by your own. Okay, so we are just finding the pattern here now. So I was trying to find pattern like this only, because we are not modifying our original string. Okay, this will remain as it is, right? I was trying to find this pattern anywhere. Okay, after doing this hashtag and after reversing it, a c e c a, I was trying to find this pattern. So I will see this pattern for this particular example here. Okay, then I will find that this is the extra part that I need to add in front of this. Okay, same way for this one. Okay, so I hope that you guys are able to understand today's problem. If you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Meet you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.